quick test drive here. This car does not have power steering and it does not have AC. You still have the visuals here, but the car does not have AC. So far, the car drives great. It's a little bumpy. But that's part of the driving experience. The steering wheel is nice and tight. Hitting the brakes. Brakes are solid. Car shifts amazing, super smooth, beautiful interior. I have no complaints with how this car drives. It is really, really fun. All right, we're gonna do a visual condition report. So we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find, and just looking at the overall condition of the vehicle. I'm looking at this wheel. Looks really good. Couple tiny chips here and there, but otherwise in great condition. We do have some imperfections there. Got a chip here. We have a little imperfection there. Does not catch my nail, so it might just be on the surface. Got a tiny scuff here. Little tiny chips. Got a chip here, and you're gonna see a little cracking there. Looking on the side mirror, a couple chips, a couple little scuffs. Got a couple chips here. Got one right there. Got a chip there. You can look in this, you're gonna see some small chips, but otherwise that's in really good condition. Here on the door, kind of scanning the graphic. That does not catch my nail. It almost looks like some paint transfer, so it's probably worse than it is. You're gonna see some paint chipping on that handle. A couple chips on the door edge. Little rock impacts here, but that's actually very minimal. You have a larger chip here, one there, and then of course you're gonna have them all here on that lower edge. Looking at the wheel, little chips here and there, some staining, but overall that's in great condition. I see a small chip there. You can see a dimple here. Couple more dimples every once in a while. Typical little wear down here. See a crack there. All right, looking at the front, starting with those headlights, those are nice and clear. You're gonna have a couple little chips here and there. Got a crack there. That headlight looks good. Overall, that hood looks really nice. You're gonna have the chips, little scuffs in this area. See chips kind of peppered every once in a while, some larger than others. Little rash on that splitter. Coming up here, I do see some little markings right there, and you're going to have some chips in that section. All of this looks good. And then you're going to have this binder that comes with it. And we're going to do the best we can at notating all of this. But you can just see how thick this is. Just full of documentation on this car. And that will come with it. This pretty much has everything you could ever need as far as documentation goes. It is very detailed. And then the seat inserts come with the vehicle. All right, let's check out the driver's side. You're gonna see some cracks right there. That fender is in really good condition. Looking at this wheel, looks really nice. Here on the side mirror, you do have some chips. Looking at that pillar, that looks good. A couple tiny scuffs here and there, but otherwise in great condition. You're going to see the wear right here on the handle. Overall, that graphic looks good. You do have some chips on the edge. Typical rock impacts in that area, but it's pretty minimal. You're going to see some little scratches. And then, of course, you're going to see the rock chips down there. And then you are going to see some chips and little scuffs here. I don't see any rash, though. Overall, looks really good. Got some spots here. Some little stuff here and there. I see some touch up right there. Right here on the back side, we'll kind of start up here. You're going to see little imperfections in the paint. You're going to see some paint runs. Little chips here and there. Got one right there. And then you're going to see these cracks. Scanning this taillight. That looks really good. That one as well. See some cracks here. That light is in really good condition. Little crack there. See the stickers. That one's kind of hard to see. That one looks good. I'll just scan through some of this, kind of sit in the same area for a little so you can see the details. And then looking under here. Looking at the interior, it is absolutely gorgeous. They did a killer job on this. All of that looks good. Handles on there nice and secure. Looking at that trim, it's in great condition. Here on the seat, that bolster looks good. Inserts look amazing. There's nothing to complain about on that seat. It looks really, really good. A couple tiny scuffs here and there on the steering wheel. Otherwise, in great condition. A couple small stains up here. Overall look good. I love this attention to detail here. I see a little stain there. That looks nice. That all looks good. Very clean. All right, here on the passenger panel, the handle's nice and secure. That works perfect. Looks really good. Scanning the jams. Looks nice. Overall, that trim is in good condition. Here on the seats, that leather looks good. Inserts nice and clean. And those look really, really nice. Upper side of the dash, couple little stains. Overall though, that's in great condition. Looks really nice. Couple chips here and there on that roll cage. They did a great job on this, so it looks really good. Got the fire extinguisher,